Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Fans Talk Football. Surprise, surprise. What do we have here today? They are all wearing Newcastle jerseys. What's going on?
Hi.
What's happening? Where is
Toon Army.
Jamal? Where is Nick? Where is Ling? But here we are, four gentlemen with Newcastle jerseys. I mean, oh, guys, are you really Newcastle fans? Why?
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Julian. I started to support Newcastle when I see them play in 1994. During that time, Peter Beardsley was my favorite. I think that time I was entertained by their fast attacking, no nonsense football. I think that's where I start to like a team that is entertaining and attacking at the same time. And I was looking for another team that is not so mainstream like Manchester United at the time. And actually, to be honest, Newcastle were genuinely challenging for titles, and they don't disappoint me lah. This is the right club to support all the way.
How about you, Johan?
Okay, I mean, I started when I was in primary school. That time everybody was Liverpool, MU, big clubs, Leeds. Why I supported Newcastle was because it was Andy Cole. That time he was the goal machine. That season, I think 40 over goals. And I think Newcastle were top three, and they were playing quite good, attacking football. And basically, what sold me was the kit, the black and white stripes. I don't know, it always reminded me of being the bad guy, being in jail, black and white stripes. So that's how I said, okay, that's going to be my team.
I started supporting Newcastle pretty much the same time as Johan did, 93, 94. Andy Cole was king back then, scoring non-stop. And I started to pay attention to them since. But what really sealed me as a Newcastle supporter was when they signed Keith Gillespie, when United signed Andy Cole and Gillespie came the other way. Mm-hmm. And he's my favorite Newcastle United player ever. Even until now, I still reminisce back then when he was ruling the right wing or the right flank, providing crosses for Ferdinand, for Shearer to head in and stuff.
I mean, looking at the current situation this season in the Premier League, can I just ask you, Johan, are we going down?
I mean, early season, I thought we will be somewhere there, relegation dogfight. It looks at some point we look a bit safe, and then the whole of December, January was horrible run for us until the last bit of January. So I think we are in for the dogfight. It's going to be tough, and I don't see how we're going to get points. We'll be struggling for points, but I'm optimistic, And I think last season we did much way better than expectation, but this season I think it is going to be tough.
Seeing the likes of West Brom and Fulham are getting results and getting points nowadays, and while we are losing games, it's really scary moment. Yeah.
Well, I always like to think positively that we will try to stay up, but at the current trend, and I look at our last few fixtures remaining, I think really it's going to be a tough fight for Newcastle to stay up. Actually, I'm sort of a bit prepared, but I hope we're able to survive. Most probably at the last game against Fulham, our last match. That would be the decider, I think.
Not to mention that we don't have a striker at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What a nightmare. I mean, if you're looking into Toon Army Malaysia official fan page, right? We have about approximately 800 to 900 members in there. And you see week in, week out, people are just condemning, Hentam, Steve Bruce, it's just so frustrating for everybody that they want him out as soon as possible. But is he really that bad, in your opinion?
I mean, looking at some points he seemed decent. At some points, sometimes I think he's a bit clueless. So I don't know lah. It's an odd match to have Steve Bruce. I think his tactics are way outdated lah. He's still the very old school minded kind of manager. So
Yeah.
If given me the chance, I would like to have somebody new. The last few games lah. I don't want it to be like last 8 games and then we get a new manager. I think that's a bit too late lah. So it's either we get somebody in now or we have to stick by him until end of season lah.
None of the players are playing for him at the moment. They're just finishing their schedule. If we win, we win. If we lose, too bad. That's pretty much it, because I doubt they will pay attention to whatever he's saying from now on.
So are you saying most of the players in the team now just don't care about the battle?
Some of them can see, but the rest is just let's just go with the flow and hope 3 more teams below us get worse than us, so we could stay. That's what I think.
So you reckon we'll stay up?
I doubt it though, because seeing the fixtures coming thick and fast,
yeah.
If I see the players, right, they're not playing for the club. I can see that's why they're playing for themselves. Most of the players, so it's very hard to say the club will survive, because all the players I see, like, even that's why I say Steve Bruce as a manager, he has to motivate them, drive them, but I don't see that what Steve Bruce is doing. So to me, I think he has lost the plot, actually. You can see. Yeah, I agree with you. At times he's actually not at times. He's always clueless. whenever
Julian,
yeah.
That is a very bold statement right there, saying that most of the players that are playing for black and white right now just don't care about the team. Can you just name me one player out there you think that doesn't care about the team?
You can see the difference when Rafa was there. He's on the touchline pushing the players, motivating them. This one we are losing also, no reaction. Winning also no reaction. So you really don't know how to read his game plan lah.
Yeah.
If you want to ask me like a player, for example, I will give one player stood out. It was Jonjo Shelby for me lah. He's so different last season. He used to be the main pivotal central midfielder. Now if you ask me, you don't need if Jonjo's not playing the team also, I wouldn't mind, because every time he gets the ball, I don't see the drive. I don't see even his passes are not even. He put his heart into it. He just like simply blast the ball across. And it's just like he doesn't put enough heart into it.
About Jonjo, I think he did very, very well last season.
Top scorer, last season.
And you know what? This is such an anticlimax from how we started the preseason, where all the takeover talk was like filling the air. We were like putting our hopes high, and then it didn't go through, and we're facing this kind of a relegation battle. So it's very frustrating, but that's the beauty of being Newcastle fan all the way in Malaysia, because the whole we get the excitement. Once in a while we win, so we brag. And then the next game kalah, and then back to basics,
Johan, this question is going to be rather odd lah, but if you were to own Newcastle United and take over from Mike Ashley, what is that one reason that will make you retain Steve Bruce?
That's a really tough question. I mean, he's not the best. We know he's not the best.
Yeah.
And I think other than the fact that he's a local boy, Geordie boy, even then he went and coached Sunderland. So that's something bad in my books, So I don't know if I'm the new manager, if I'm the new owner, I'll get a new manager in .
You guys keep criticizing maybe the management, the players, and all that. I mean, being a fan, are we to be blamed with their dismal performance? Because we have been like maybe ambitious or super unrealistic with our targets, or thinking that we are still a big club.
for me, it's you got to see the spirit lah when they play the game lah. Of late, you don't see that. In certain games there is, but there are some games where totally none of the players turn up. Very rare you see the passion in the players lah. Not like last time lah. They go in for the balls, 100. There's the smangat, the passion is not there lah. So I think that is what is really missing lah. I mean, for a club, I mean, you look at the lower clubs also, like how Leeds are playing from where they were, and then now they're playing so attractive football. So that is what we want. I mean, it's okay we lose, it's okay, but you look like how Leeds play, even though they lose 4-2, but they still get the goals, they still play with passion. That's all we're asking for, nothing more.
All we ask is they have a fighting spirit and all. We don't want to go every match we watch possession always less than 20%. That's really sad, every match we watch how Newcastle play.
I think it was because of the close call of the 90s when we were like leading by 12 points, but we lost the lead to Man United. And from there on, we still consider, well, I do. I still consider that Newcastle United is such a big club, and we're still waiting for something to happen, season in, season out. But somehow, you can't really see it happening anytime soon.
One question: are we still a big club though?
A big
in terms
club.
of size, yes.
I mean, fan base, the local support, the passion. Yes, we are a big club. So nobody can deny that lah.
I think we are a big club outside of the top 6.
I can agree with you there.
Or even top 10.
But with how we are playing our football, it's nowhere near beautiful, right? I mean, we have come from the generation where there was something to love about this Newcastle, the passion, the stadium, the atmosphere, the football that we play and all that.
The entertainers.
But, yes, and if you're not from Newcastle, there is no reason to actually support the club. I mean, okay, we are coming back to Malaysia here. Who is going to support us? Like, how are we supposed to grow the fan base?
If you look at Toon Army Malaysia, you can see all the guys are pretty much at the late 30s punya age, kan? And I came across a boy actually, early 20s. So I started talking to him. I said, how did you get to support Newcastle? Oh, my dad is a fan. So I just, carried on. So that's pretty much it. There's no romance or something that would intrigue new generation of fans to support Newcastle here in Malaysia.
Yeah.
For new fans to like a club, I think there's 2 criteria. I feel one, the club must win always. I mean, get a win. That's how you like the club. Second is the style of football. That's the only thing. So if I introduce someone new to Newcastle, I think it's very difficult to get a new fan on board.
The Middle East was going to take over Newcastle. I think we gained about 400 to 500 followers on Toon Army Facebook page. We had to approve every single filter. All that, but the moment they announced that it's off, we lost back all the 400, 500 followers. Like, they are not genuine, are they?
I mean, that's the reality.
Some people are glory hunters,
Yeah.
So they see opportunity, then they jump on the bandwagon, But
correct.
I think for us true fans is surviving relegation, going up, going down, and still supporting. Even in the championship, we still watch the games. So I think that is what true fans are.
Let me just ask each and every one of you here clearly. I just want to know, Julian, are we going down?
Yes.
Johan?
Are we going down? I think we will still fight right till the end.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, I will stay up.
Really?
I'm optimistic.
Okay.
I'm optimistic.
I would say no. I would say no.
You look very uncertain.
You're talking about me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Julian is certain.
It's 50-50 but of course, I hope that we do stay up
Yeah, but it's a yes for you. That you will stay.
Yes.
How about you, Shah?
I don't want it, but I think we'll go down.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe this. I don't want to hear this, but
I think
I
it's
shouldn't
going to
have.
be 17, 18. 17, 18 place. It's going to be for us.
Yeah, I shouldn't have asked that. I mean, now I get scared, you know.
If we were to survive, it's the magical 17th spot lah. It's either that or down.
See how far we come to survive at 17 is bonus already, you know.
Yeah.
It's not expectation anymore, it's bonus.
I'm already wearing the championship kit, you know.
Oh no wonder.
Hey guys, come on. Let's just be real here, okay? You guys are not ready to wake up midweek 4 o'clock in the morning to watch a game against Sunderland. Oh, wait a minute. They are not even in the championship, are they?
No.
Sorry, if I may add, I like the trend of having former players rising up through the ranks and now being the manager for clubs like Scott Parker, like Rooney. You can see Gerrard doing well over in Scotland, and I don't know, probably one of them could probably Lampard, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone like Joey Barton would be good.
Okay. I guess it's all down to the next fixture against Manchester United.
For me, Zaino, I would say 2-0 loss.
Okay, 2-0 again.
Newcastle, anything when we're on the road, expect a loss. If you get a point, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it will be a scoring loss, like at least we will score one goal.
Shah tak berani. Shah not don't dare to put the score line.
Earlier you were saying how we don't have a striker, and now you said we are going to score in a defeat. Who is going to score for us?
Yeah,
Wilson is not playing.
Because we'll be playing Maguire, you see. So yeah, we could score. Probably from a set piece.
We can score if someone willing to take a shot. That's the thing. I don't see any of our players willing to take a shot, even outside the box. Very rare nowadays. That's why.
Julian, I feel your frustration. I mean, like, we're not talking about trying to attack, but here taking a shot, scoring, not taking a shot.
How do you win games without taking a shot?
That's true, though.
Anyways, and we always pass back to the goalkeeper so many times. I really don't see how we're gonna score or attack.
Okay, lah.
Okay, but I think one thing is the key to surviving is changing our goalkeeper. We have to go back to Dubravka.
What will be the difference having him in goal?
I think he's more. He has a safer pair of hands, you know, and more composed, more experience. I mean, Dalo has played well right up to now, but I think the last few games you can see that he's still not as steady as Dubravka. And I think I like the way how Dubravka played in the FA Cup. So I think he should be given a chance.
Julian, Johan, Shaha, thank you so much for your time discussing about Newcastle. It's always a very interesting one, being whether we are doing well or doing badly.
Win, lose, or draw.
So if you guys are tuning to this, like and subscribe FansTalkFootball, and hopefully we will get more. So bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.
How in the
land.